MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Alonzo Toth, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Line drive to left. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Brandon Morrow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So stepping in, Earl Weathers. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. He's set and the pitch. Good bite to the slider and he takes strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Morrow is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The set and the 2-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Men on third with 2 down. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be... They both look like they're on point so far.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ryan Goins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
One ball. 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2, full count. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready now, Yolmer Sanchez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded by Abreu. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the payoff pitch home. Just hung in there on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-0 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Adam Engel.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on. Good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All
Now
he wants to do is get on
the right
base and
fielder,
take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Leury Garcia runs up and gets this one down.
Now batting, number 74.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First offering on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Garcia leads off second with one gone in the inning. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So digging in now, Earl Weathers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Weathers is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 0-2 fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Javier Baez as we begin the top of the fourth.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball right into the shift. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Ryan Goins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Morrow readies the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tim Anderson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Anderson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Carlos.
In now, Yomer Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me he's pretty. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Catcher Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Moncada has got it, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top, 1-0. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Sanchez playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for Chicago.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, number 74.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. At the plate, Earl Weathers, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-2 the count. One out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Abreu. No hits to this. With the first pitch, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. To short. There is Goins. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the 4th ball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Now
This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Ryan Goins. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The shortstop, Ryan Goins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that misses 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Yohan Moncada, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Line towards center field. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Next, Cub up, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 8.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good palm ball. 0-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And this is swung on and missed to quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jason Hayward. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Jimenez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Yu Darvish is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
Now at the plate, Adam Engel. No hits to this point.
Sox, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber has it in his tracks. 1 out.
The batter, the right fielder, Leori Garcia.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leori Garcia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Darvish, originally from Japan, of course. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. That's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball